Would you believe me if I told you I know a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers who quit because they couldn't earn a living from their channel? However, I also know YouTubers making millions of dollars a year, averaging less than 2,000 views per video. The sad thing is the majority of people on YouTube are actually heading in the direction of the YouTuber who had to quit. But why does this happen, and how can you avoid growing a channel that never actually pays you back? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a system that will help you stop falling into the trap of chasing views, but won't help you build a sustainable business and lifestyle. And to understand what that is, we need to look at some traffic lights. So if you were sitting at a red light on a crossroad and you just remembered that the new Fast and Furious film was on Netflix, would you pretend the light's gone green and just zoom home and risk your life getting sideswiped by Vin Diesel, or would you sit and wait for the green light like a sane person? This is the state of YouTube. Most people totally ignore the red light and then they fly straight into the green and wonder why they ended up with a car crash YouTube business with no ability to make any sales. So what are these lights I'm talking about, and how can you use them to become a full-time YouTuber with a really strong business? Well, they work like this. The first thing I ever say to any YouTuber ever when they ask me any kind of question is based on this red light. I say, why do you want to grow a YouTube channel? What's your goal? And then two things happen. The YouTuber who's raking it in, who's going places fast, lists numerous goals they are aiming for, like that. The people who are stuck with slow growth and no sales and will probably never get much further than that, they either say, oh, I'm not really sure, or they say, I want to get 100,000 subscribers. And I say, why? And they say, I don't know, I just thought by that point I'd probably be able to make some money selling socks. Now, this is going to sound really shitty, but it's true. But if you don't have more rock solid goals than making a metric tick up on YouTube, you're screwed. Now, most of us do YouTube to help people, but a goal like, I just want to help people, isn't specific enough. And making numbers tick up on YouTube for many isn't going to have the life-changing result you're hoping for, because every single one of your goals will affect the next two stages of the traffic light system of success. If you don't set them properly, you will get stuck waiting at the crossroad of success forever, and you'll never get to watch Fast and the Furious 37.
I don't have friends. I got family.
So let me show you what I mean and give you some examples of how to get this right. Let's say one of your goals is you want to work 3 days a week. That means you'll probably need a heavy focus on creating digital products that are low time input for you once you've built them. Now, if these items are on demand and low ticket and your goal is to make, say, 20 grand a month, you're probably gonna need a decent following to hit that. And that means you'll need to invest a good portion of your time into growing your audience and then building some automated systems to market and sell your product to avoid taking up too much of your time. And that's totally possible. A lot of creators do this. Now, if you have another goal, which is to have the flexibility to travel whenever and wherever you like, wherever. Did I just do that? You might not want to go down the consulting or cohort route because that requires more of your time, and if your audience is international and you move between time zones, you could end up working antisocial hours whilst traveling, like me. And let's say another goal you have is you want to sell your business one day. It can't be too dependent on you. So that would mean maybe you need to build your channel and products in a way that doesn't rely solely on you, like Parker Welbeck and Think Media, or build a product alongside your personal brand that's under a different brand, like YouTube legend Tim Schmoyer did. He founded Video Creators and actually sold his company to vidIQ. And go and look at his channel. It wasn't just him presenting at the end. So the goals you set will determine the products you need to make to hit them. And I get it. I know some of you think it's icky to treat your YouTube channel like a business, but it will actually make everything else you do on YouTube more easier, more targeted, and when you get a 10 out of 10 flop that sees sales flying because the whole point of the video was to be more targeted, you won't cry about it. Until you know what your goals are, you can't figure out who you're helping, which is your next traffic light, the amber one. So in the UK, we have 3 lights. Amber means get ready to go, don't quite go yet. And it's the same here. If you don't have a good idea of who you're making videos for to enable you to hit your goals, this whole system won't work. Now, making YouTube videos is all about getting people to click and keep watching. So you need to get to know your viewers as much as possible so you can do that. But this will also help you come up with the right products for them too. But more importantly, you need to make sure you're targeting the right people that will actually enable you to hit those goals, because not everyone will. So your goal determines why you're doing this. You then work out the people to make videos for that will enable you to hit your goal, and then you move on to the green light, which is finally making the videos themselves. The right viewers then watch them, and then that enables you to hit your goal. So if you skip this first light, or second, or both, what you end up doing is making videos that can grow a channel just like the YouTuber I told you about at the start of this video who quit. The YouTube system simply doesn't work without the first 2 lights. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, I know my goals and I know my viewers, I just don't know what products to make. I actually came up with more than 30 ideas that could work for almost any kind of YouTuber in this video here. So watch that. And if you come out with nothing, I'll give you your money back. Exactly.